For generations, the American dream promised opportunity. Work hard, play by the rules, and you could build a life better than your parents. A home, a stable job, a shot at prosperity. But today that dream is a ghost, a relic of a bygone era. How did we get here, and who killed the American dream? Let's start with the numbers. Today, the richest 10% of Americans, those earning over $250,000 a year, control half of all consumer spending. Meanwhile, the bottom 90% fight for scraps. This isn't just inequality, it's economic warfare. And it's been decades in the making. The tipping point, the 1970s. Stagflation, oil shocks, and deindustrialization battered working families. But instead of doubling down on rebuilding the middle class, corporations and politicians chose a different path. Austerity for the many, prosperity for the few. Tax cuts for the wealthy became a mantra. Reagan slashed top rates from 70% to 28%. Trump's 2017 giveaway added $2 trillion to deficits, 83% of the tax cut to the top 1%. A 2020 Rand Corporation study calculated that $50 trillion was redistributed from the bottom 90% of Americans to the top 1% between 1975 and 2018 due to policies suppressing wages and boosting corporate profits. Meanwhile, the pillars of mobility crumbled. College tuition skyrocketed 1,200% since 1980, trapping millennials in $1.7 trillion of debt. Healthcare costs leave 1 in 3 Americans in medical debt. Wages, stagnant. Productivity rose 62% since 1979, but paychecks grew just 17%. We're now one of the most unequal nations in the developed world. The top 1% own more wealth than the entire middle class. This isn't an accident, it's by design. Corporate profits hit record highs, while unions withered. In the 1950s, 1 in 3 workers had union protection. Today, just 1 in 10. CEOs now earn 399 times what their employees make. The message is clear: work harder, earn less. The consequences? Social mobility is dead. If you're born poor, you'll likely stay poor. A child in Denmark has double the chance of escaping poverty as an American. Our land of opportunity now ranks 27th globally for mobility. But this isn't over. We've done this before. The New Deal pulled millions from poverty. The Civil Rights Act opened doors. The solution isn't a mystery: tax extreme wealth. Invest in schools, healthcare, and green jobs. Empower unions. Make college free. Nations like Norway show it's possible. Their rich pay taxes, their poor thrive. Their dream is alive. The American dream wasn't killed by accident, it was stolen. But theft requires silence. So let's be loud. Vote. Organize. Demand justice. The dream doesn't have to die, unless we let it. Thank you for watching 10 Post.